Hey, I'm Scott, and welcome to the Practical Kung Fu YouTube channel. Check out the website as well, practical-kungfu.com. And if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and you'll get some more great content down the road. You'll get those notifications. So today I want to cover the Roundhouse Punch. So this is the punch that is going to be found out on the street, but most people don't really know how to throw it with proper technique, and a lot of people break their hand. So it's not really my recommended go-to punch in a street violence kind of a situation, but if thrown properly, it can be a devastating punch. So starting from our horse stance, arms in chamber, I'm going to work the right punch. So we want to push that right forearm out in front of our hip and out at an angle about 45 degrees. We want to get a little bit of an upward angle going as well with our forearm. Once we get about halfway up, we're going to start angling back in, and we rotate that forearm, and we're going to finish with an angle so that our big knuckles are striking our target. There's going to remain a bend in the elbow as well, and we're basically looking to strike that side of the face, the jaw, anywhere from the cheekbone, jaw, maybe the temple. This nice soft area is a great soft target for this particular punch. That's why it's so popular out in the street, but most people don't hit the target, and they end up striking with the bottom two knuckles and end up with a broken hand. In any event, again, so we're in a chamber, arm reaches out towards that angle, a little bit of an angle upward with the right forearm, rotate that forearm over, and we're going to strike with the big two knuckles. Again, I got a slight bend in the elbow as I finish that technique, and as I'm practicing this from a horse stance, we're not coming across our center line. Working into the heavy bag, you want to get your shoulder lined up on the side of the bag. So my right shoulder is lined up on the side of the bag, nice and slow coming out. And again, notice that the elbow stays below the wrist and your fist. Now, another point I like to make is you don't want to keep your fist tightly clenched as you're throwing this strike. You want the fist formed, but nice and relaxed. That way you'll generate more speed, you'll be more relaxed with the arm, and that'll translate into more power as well. So with the left hand, bring it out. So this is a punch that is kind of telegraphed pretty easily. So a good way to deliver this shot if you're in a street confrontation is, assuming they're in some sort of a guard position, you need to get that guard cleared out. And one way I like to kind of think about doing that is taking this left arm, if I'm going to throw this right shot, clear their guard out. Let's say they've got their left hand in forward, clear that out of the way and follow with that right punch. On the left side, clear it out of the way, throw it out, throw that left punch then as well. So that's just a tactic. Assuming you're both in a sort of a guard position, I would also want to step out. Obviously, you're telegraphing your punch at this point, or you're telegraphing that something's coming. That's generally not the greatest thing in the world to do. But if you can maintain that guard, draw that forearm across that way, and then follow with a punch. Perhaps if you get very skilled with this particular tactic, it might be something that you can deliver that punch with a good amount of power. So obviously, there is a way, if you get some good hip turning and get your weight moving forward, you can deliver a lot of power with this shot. The key is not to telegraph it before it's coming in, so it's really not a great lead technique. Probably a better thought is to get a shot up into their face this way to distract, step out, and then follow with that right roundhouse punch that way. So just a couple thoughts as far as employing the roundhouse punch into your arsenal. It takes a lot of training on the heavy bag to get used to getting that alignment correct, so that when you deliver the shot, you're not breaking a wrist or a hand or anything like that. So those are the details of the roundhouse punch, and get to work on the heavy bag. Thanks for checking out the channel. Again, check out practical-kungfu.com. Thanks for watching.